Hello, welcome to Valerian Bay. My name's Suzanne and I'm so pleased that you're here today. On today's chat we're going to talk about if your relationship seems to be dying, what are the signs to know whether that is happening? What are the signs to know that your relationship may be ending, whether it's your marriage or your partnership, and how to spot those signs. Tomorrow I'll be doing another video about how to resurrect and resuscitate your relationship if you feel that it is dying. So hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon because you won't want to miss anything. So the first sign that we're going to discuss today is a disconnect emotionally. So you or your partner may feel emotionally disconnected from the relationship, and that is literally, you will feel it. So it's you can feel it inside when there's kind of it's more of an intuitive aspect that we tend to doubt ourselves about. We tend to doubt, we feel like there's something wrong in the relationship, but we go, oh no, it's just our imagination, or it's just that we're worrying about something and it's not necessary. If you feel that that is the case, it is very likely to be true. Now the next sign is that you are lonely, or finding that you're spending more time alone in your relationship. This goes this joins in really with the emotional disconnect, because that is a continuation of that feeling of disconnection, and then the actual being alone more is the activity of that emotional disconnection. And you or your partner will usually say, oh, I'm spending too much time alone, we're not spending enough time together, or I feel very lonely in this relationship. The next sign is a reduction in love languages. So there are 5 different love languages, which includes saying nice things to each other, so maybe saying the words I love you, or saying nice affectionate things to each other, doing things for each other, buying things for each other, showing physical signs of affection, and communicating and talking together. If any of those that are normal in your relationship have started to reduce, it will show that there's a sign that there's a element that your relationship is dying. The next sign is if either party has done some sort of action that impacts on the core values of the other party, and therefore trust has been broken. So whether you or the other person has done something that has really impacted emotionally, and that again will cause that emotional disconnect. So because the trust is gone, and you go, oh, and it's like a physical hurt that makes you pull back. If that has happened, then that can be a downward spiral, because unless that is fixed and healed, like the hurt is healed, that gap can continue to get bigger. And that is up to both parties to heal. So not only the person who's been hurt needs to take responsibility for how to resolve that hurt within them, the other party also needs to take recognition of the fact that they have hurt you. Otherwise the emotional disconnect will get bigger. Another sign is that you've stopped doing things together that you'd normally enjoy together. So you've stopped spending quality time together, basically, because you're preferring to spend time elsewhere, or you've forgotten to spend quality time together, and have got complacent about that. And then the final one that I'm going to talk about is when there is completely a lack of communication. So one or both parties have started to stick their head in the sand, and therefore the normal communication has broken down. Now, communication is a big element of intimacy as well. Being honest with each other is such an important factor, because it helps you then to get through, helps you to undo the little knots that come up. If you imagine that your relationship is like a long rope, and it could be nice and smooth, but you come across these little knots that you need to unravel and smooth it out, and another little knot that you need to smooth it out. If communication stops and you can't work together to undo the knot, and it gets stuck there, and it becomes an issue, and that gathers all sorts of stuff on it, it collects all sorts of stuff, and the knot will just get bigger and bigger and bigger in mass until it becomes a main issue. So those are the key elements of what to look for to see if your relationship is dying. These videos are quite short, they're just little tidbits to help you along in life. If you do want to work with me one-to-one through therapy or coaching around your relationship, just pop on to www.valerianbay.co.uk, go on to the Get in Touch page, fill in the form, and we can have a free conversation about what's going on and how I can help you. Do stay tuned to my site, to my page, because tomorrow we'll be doing how to resurrect a dying relationship. I hope you have a lovely day. Lots of love to you. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.